Here it comes. So, my fabulous chord book. Nobody's made it to page 13 yet. That's where the book really starts getting into gear. These are all E major chords, at least the ones I could think of the day I drew this out. And, well, let's just see if I can make it through a few of those. Page 13 of my chord book, which is available. Well, the first one, these are all E major chords. The classic 6-string E. Now, if you played it and skipped the fat string, you'd have an E with a B bass note, E over B. Just 5 strings. Now, if you do just 4 strings, it's E major. I always do the simplest thing possible. All right, well, sometimes. Or if you just play the first 3 strings, that's an E with a G sharp bass note, or E over G sharp. Why don't we teach that in schools? Okay, now we've got an E5, which is not major, but I thought I'd better put it in there, I guess. Just the 2-string shape, E and B, no thirds, so that makes it an E5. You can also do E5 like this. That's E, B, E, 0, 2, 2. You can also, check this out. That's the first row. The second row has got an E5 where I'm going to mute the 3rd string with my pointer finger. Let's see if I can do that. I'm just touching it so it's dead. No 3rd, so it's E, B, E, B, E. Or if you don't want to worry about muting that string, do it like this, which is another E5. That's 0, 2, 2, 4, 0, 0. E, B, E, B, B, E. Okay, here's an E over G sharp. If you keep that the way it is and bring in the major 3rd in the bass, so that's this chord plus this note. Glorious. I can't wait. I have a lot of students just almost ready to get to this page. What a wonderful sound. All right, next one is kind of a challenge. Oh boy. An E with a B bass note. So I'm making like a D shape here. 4, 5, 4 with my middle pinky ring. Pointer finger is going to handle 2nd fret. I'll hit 5 strings. Not sure why I didn't just say hit all 6, but I didn't. Or you could leave out the 1st string and you'd have an E5 like this. Whoa. That's a B, E, B, E. Or here's an E where we skip the 2 bass strings, just hit 4 strings. 2, 4, 5, 4. Or if that's too hard, just do this. That's an E with a B bass note. 4, 5, 4, B, E, B. Or, excuse me, B, E, G sharp. Or let the 1st string be open. That's an E5 with a B bass note. E5 over B, B, E, E. Let's bring in a G sharp bass note here. That's a 6, 4, 5, 4. G sharp, B, E, G sharp. If you swing your pinky out here, pinky's on the 7th fret of the 5th string. That's like a C shape here. 7, 6, 4, 5, 4. E, G sharp, B, E, G sharp. Or you could just do the G sharp, E, G sharp, B, or bringing your middle finger and just hit 4 strings. It's insane, isn't it? Just skipping the 1st and 6th strings. You could include the low E with those too. Now let's move over to this little guy. That's a B, E, G sharp. Seven, 7, 6. Here's your classic E5. That's a 7 and a 9. E and B. If you add your pinky, that's an E5 too. E, B, E. You can add some open strings like the 2 skinny strings. That's a nice sounding chord. Or include the 6th string. These are all listed on page 13. And here's a good E chord. Just your pointer finger at the 9th fret, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. Sometimes that's all you need. If you bring in your ring finger here, you got a major 3rd, G sharp, B, E, G sharp. And if you want to bring your pinky around here, that's like a 12, 11, 9, 9, 9. Oops. Yikes. So an E major is made of E, the root, G sharp, that's the 3rd, B is the 5th. Alright, so I'll show you the page one more time in case you want to see what that looks like. There's a lot more E major chords if I had more pages, but I thought that was plenty for the book. So if you are interested in the book, you can send me an email, and or there's links in the description. You can buy one off eBay and I'll ship it out. Hopefully pretty quick. Sometimes I get a little distracted, but hopefully they make it to everybody. I'll send them out worldwide. They're $20, and a little shipping helps me out a little bit, so thank you. And feel free just to learn from the video, but if you'd like to help me out a little bit, grab a book, and I think it could help you too. So thank you so much. Take care. Keep rocking.